Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cut this fitted bubu. It's not too big and it's not too fitted, but it's just okay. So let's dive into the sewing tutorial properly. So guys, I'm using 2.5 yards of fabric. I'm going to fold it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One side is open, the other side is closed. So the length of my gown is 58 and the length of this material is 60. So we are going to mark our start line. I'm doing like half an inch, like this. Half an inch. So I'm going to mark my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2. I have 8. Then plus 10 inches. So in total, I have 18 here. Then I'm going to mark my sleeve opening. For me, I use my bust point plus 1 inch, or my bust point as my sleeve opening. So my bust point is 11 plus 1 inch, which is 12. So the same thing I have on my shoulder line, I'm going to bring it down to my sleeve opening, which is 18. So in total my opening is 12. Then I'm going to draw a straight line like this. From there, I'm going to mark my neck width. My neck width, I'm using 3.4. Then from here, I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Then I'll slant it like this. Then for my front neck, I'm going to be doing a V of 7.4. But my V is not going to be a sharp V. It's going to be a little bit curved, like this. Like this. Then for the back, I'm using 2 inches. I'm going to make a round curve like this. When I'm done, I'm going to mark my sleeve opening at several points, which is 12, so that it will enable me to draw a straight line. So this is what I'm going to have. So on the sleeve opening, I'm going to impute my bust divided by 4. My bust is 44. Divided by 4, I have 11. Then I'm going to be adding 2 inches allowance. This is what I have. From there, from the start point, I'm going to mark my half length. My half length is 18. I'll mark it at several points so that I'll draw a straight line. When I'm drawing a straight line, I'm going to be dividing my waist circumference by 4. So my waist circumference is 38. Divided by 4, I have 9.4. Then I'll add 2 inches like this. So from the waist, I'm going to be getting my hip line. My hip line is 9.4. I'll still mark it at several points like this and get a straight line. When I'm done, I'm going to divide my hip by 4. My hip is 48 divided by 4. I have 12. Then I'll add my 2 inches. So from the bust, now because it's a bubu, on the waist area I usually add ½ inches so that it will not be too inside. I'll connect it to my waist, then I'll connect it to my hip like this. From there, what I have here in total, which is 14, I'm going to take it down to the length like this and even add 1 inch. So I'll be managing this row because I don't have a longer one like this. So this is what we are going to have. And then we are going to cut through. Notch here, my waist. This is where I'm going to be fixing my pockets. Then I'll remove these pins here so that I'll be able to cut the front. Neck. I'll remove the pins, then I'll remove the front part, then I'll place it equal like this so that I'll be able to cut the front. So this is what we have. How to get your interfacing. Your interfacing should be wider than your neck width from 1 and above. So if you don't have enough material, my neck width is 3.4. Then if you are having shortage of material, interfacing can be 4.4. But since I have enough, I'm going to be using 6. So watch me carefully. So we are going to place it like this. Place it like this. Make sure it's seated well. Just take your time like this. Then we are going to cut through. Like passing above, like ½ inch. When I'm done, I'm going to carry it up. So here I have 3, so you can go all the way by 3 by 3, anyhow you want it. So this is what we have. You can use a hairstay to hairstay your interfacing or a paper stay, or you can use it like that. As I earlier said, I like going above, like half or 0.3. So remember, the front interfacing was by 3, so the back you also do the same. And then you cut. So this is what you have. So I'm putting a band on my bubu. So I'm going to measure this and times it by 2 because the band is for the front and the back. So what I have here is 11. 11 times 2 will give us 22. So you put a little bit, you can make it 23 for ease, so that you don't have issues, you don't have shortage. So I'm going to mark, okay, this is more than 23. So I need 2 pieces for both sides, both the left and the right. So for your bandwidth, this is folded, please. If it is opened, you will use 5. Since it's closed, I'm using 5 divided by 2 is 2.4. So I'm using 2.4. First of all, we said 23, but since we had enough fabric, we make it 24. So you can still put a paper stay here or a hair stay if you have. If you don't have, it will still be okay. So you mark it at several points and then you draw a straight line. Then you cut out. Sorry for my chalk. I'll make sure it's equal. So this is what we'll have. When we are done, we are going to be cutting the pockets. I pray this fabric should be enough. If it's not enough, you can use a lining to do your pockets, please. So my pocket opening is 7, but I'm going to hold like half or 1 here and 1 up. So this will give me like 8 because I'm having shortage of fabric. So I'm using 8. So this is 2 pockets, which is 16. Then for the width of the pocket, just put your hand like this. So if it's around here too, it will be okay. But if you have enough fabric, you can go 14. But you see, from 11 or 10 to 14 can work. So this is for like 2 pockets. It's for like 2 pockets. So pockets are 4. You divide this into 2, then you fold and you still divide. So see what I'm saying? So when I'm done, I'm going to fold in like 1 or half of an inch like this for all the sides. The secret to sewing a good neckline is securing your pins. So you can sew on the pins. You are going to sew like half an inch. When you're done, then you do same for the back. So when you're done sewing, you are going to notch at several points and then you iron it neat. That notch is going to help it just flip over easily. So let's go and sew and we are back. Now we are done sewing. So the The key to getting a good V is to notch the middle. That's the first thing. Then you notch at several points. Once you notch, ironing is going to be easy. You can see that that's ½ inch we're cutting our interfacing is there, but I'm not going to cut it away now till I iron it. So you take it to your ironing table and iron it neatly. So when you are done ironing, this is what you are going to have, like this. Now I pinned so that I'll be able to trim out. Let me show you on the back. I pinned it, so you will now trim this excess. So when I'm done, I'm just going to pin some parts, then I'll remove pins from the shoulder area, both for the front and the back. I'll just bring down this pin like this. Then I will now do my good side facing my good side. This is what I'm going to have. Then I'll pin like this. This is what I'm going to have. You can sew on the pins and there's nothing wrong with it. I'll pin like this and I'm going to sew it ½ inch. I'll do same for the other side. When you are done joining, this is what we are going to have. Then you hem it. If you have your weaving machine, you weave the interfacing. But for me, I didn't hem it so well, so that when I go to the weaving store, I'll just open it a little and weave it. So if you are not weaving, you are going to hem everything is going to sit down properly. Now the next step is we are going to sew our band on our sleeve side like this. You sew this side and this side, then you open it and iron it properly. I've ironed it properly, and this is what we have here. After putting your band and ironing it properly like the way we did, you're going to mark 1 inch and sew down. You do for this side and this side. Then when we are done sewing, we are going to come back to the table. When you are done sewing, this is what you are going to have at this corner. So you are going to put your scissors here. Then you notch it like this. So when you notch, you open it and iron it properly. I've already ironed the other side very well. You iron it properly. So we are going to iron this side. Now you can remember that I notched my shoulder to half length here. We are going to be fixing our pocket. Remember I said we should iron 1 inch inward. So this is what we'll have. It was like this. I ironed it like this. I ironed the 4 pieces. Now from the half length we earlier notched, shoulder to half length, we are going to sew ½ inch away from the actual line. Don't open it, just sew it first. Do same for the 4 sides. Do like this and do the other side too. When we are done sewing, this is what we are going to have. Now look at what I did here and here. This is what we are going to have. Then you are going to open from here to here, where the length of your pocket, you are going to open it up. After opening it up, this is what we are going to have. So now we are going to be closing our pockets. You're going to put it like this. You secure a pin. So remember that our whole pocket length is 8. Is 8. So from here, I hope you can see me. You are going to, from here, you come down by half. You sew by half an inch. Come down by half an inch. Come like this. And then you now join it back to your 1 inch sewing allowance, like this. So when you are done sewing, this is what you are going to have. Then let's remove it and see how the good side looks like. And then this is our pocket. So when you are done, we are going to iron it properly. Cut all the thread that are supposed to be cut away.